So there was this comment on my YouTube page, and I have to completely agree with it. So the most important part is, I think the biggest problem is social media content monetization. People no longer care about the authenticity of their information posted. All they care about is impressions and views. They jump on anything trending to farm engagement, whether true or false. It doesn't matter. This is the sad reality of our modern world, and I have to agree 110%. Now, when you talk about people in general, you already know that we live in a society that is in poverty. We live in a society where people are constantly on survival mode, and they've been blessed now with such a thing as monetization. Now, mind you, the biggest monetizations are YouTube and Facebook, right? If you do it correctly, you can get in, and if you miss out, you miss out. You only get one chance to activate those things. Now, I know for TikTok, it's harder. You could make 10 million views and get peanuts except you go live. Instagram, you ain't getting nothing. I promise you that. But because of hunger, because of the excitement of engagement, a lot of people have lacked, or they slack on their information. They are ready to do anything and post anything to get ahead. And this will in the long run actually destroy the credibility of you and your page. Now, when I tell people that I have a platform for over 15 years, they are like, so why didn't it grow? Let me explain why. Number one, back in the days when I started my platform, I was mostly posting maybe my family here and there, and I would post a lot of dance videos, and oh boy, did it get engagement. I didn't even have to say a word, and it got a lot of engagement. But I got to the point in my life where I'm like, okay, that was fun. That was nice. Every young girl does it. We don't really think too much about it. We post the content there. But I felt like I had a voice. I didn't know how to structure the voice, and I was always very camera shy. So every time I would put on my camera, I would just say nonsense or make mistakes, grammatical errors, and funny enough, I still do till now. It's not easy for me. So when people tell me, "Oh, come and speak on this platform," I'm like, in front of people like me, I'm like, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, it's like there's stages to this, there's levels to this. So I took a pause from all social media platforms because I needed to figure out what I wanted to be, where I wanted to stand, who I wanted to present to the world. And also with that, at the beginning I had issues because whenever I speak, you see, I look serious. I'm very serious a lot of times, but I needed people to see all sides of me. I am playful. I am very sarcastic. I can be bitchy sometimes, and I can be very serious sometimes. So it became a problem for me that there was no balance. All people saw was this girl who held her phone right close to her face and spoke about important things. I needed to learn how to mix it up, because I didn't want a situation where people saw my playful side. They would say, oh, she's changing or something. I didn't want that. And with time, I was able to regulate my videos, and make them exactly for what they are. If I'm happy, I'll tell you. If you see me with a fan, it's go time. Like I'm gonna fire you people. The only problem now is also community guidelines, so I have to be careful. Now, it is always exciting when you see followers and more views, but that cannot be your priority. I told myself one thing. If I manage to educate 5 people in a day or 5 people on a video on a subject, then I have done a great job. Because at the end of the day, it will not matter if 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people are watching you if they do not learn something from you. My social media is about building community. I don't know it all. I make mistakes. I want to learn. I want to learn people's perspectives. I try my hardest to verify information because that is golden. You posting things for the idea of rage baiting or just creating content without verifying information can lead you in a lot of trouble. And I promise you, for those who create negative content just for the thrill of it, will still end you in trouble. You need to reach into yourself and figure out who do you want to be on these platforms, because they are your blueprints. They're your footprints. One day you're not going to exist. And what you've left behind matters a lot. Some days I just, if I feel down or something, I just go and flip through my page and I look at the information and I'm like, okay, you tried, you're doing okay. You can correct yourself here, you can do better there. We cannot focus. Everybody wants the bag. Everybody wants the bag. I want a community of people that feel comfortable regardless of their level, whether they are rich or poor, to feel comfortable speaking. Even if your English is not correct, I would read through it, except when you're abusing me, and then I'm like, God damn, I gotta lose brain cells to get what you're trying to say. Like, curse me properly at least. You need to verify information. I have told myself one thing, and this I told myself about 2 weeks ago. Anything that doesn't add value to society, anything that feels like a waste of time, I don't care how trending that topic is. If at the end of my video you cannot take something out of it positively, then I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. My page has to stand for something. It has to shake you. It's either gonna give you hope, it's either gonna make you laugh, it's gonna give you something, but it will never be negativity. If you notice, look, even when I speak about people like B-Lord, I laugh because I'm like, you should know better. But if you watch my videos to the end, you will see I always try to advise, like, listen, okay, you've done this now. Let's move away from it. The idea that people cannot change, to me, is rubbish, because we change every single day, but you have to choose who you're changing into. The views will come if you have good product. I keep saying, create the videos. It doesn't matter. I see people all the time, oh, since I follow this one, I don't have views. No. When I see it and I come across it and it's interesting, I will share it, because it matters. I'm not interested in growing just my page. Like, if post something that makes sense, and I will share it. In the last 2 weeks, a lot of people took a lot of things about me and twisted it and turned it, and I never commented about it, because that is your cup of tea. You can fake stories and say I interacted with this one or not. You can do whatever you want. That doesn't. But you see, when that lie and that fakeness is a little too deep, then you will face the wrath of my punishment, because it's always going to be there. You see, one thing I'm not going to do is lay back and be a pushover. I've never been. Some will call me the black sheep if they want. I've never been a pushover. I stand for something. And me standing on something, I work on myself to achieve this level of calm. Naturally, I'm a hurricane on a normal Sunday. I have Latin blood in me, for the love of God. So I get hula baloo on a normal day. But I choose every day to work on myself, to enrich not just my body, but my spirit with positivity. I refuse to stay in a place where people want you to be. So when I see a lot of great minds and a lot of great voices on the internet, I see them, and this is why I unfollowed some people, because I'm like, you're wiser than this. I look at your page and I see a great mind, but you join in the noise. When people speak ill about certain people, you don't need to correct them. Actually, you just need to not give them life. The more you people, funny enough, people make a lot of toxic pages very, very popular. People go there to see, oh my God, what are they going to say today? And what are they going to do today? And all you do is defend. No. When it's something that is worth defending, that affects all Nigerians and all content creators, then we would rise and speak. I cannot see nonsense be done to one of us and I keep quiet, because no. But let's grow our pages in a way that it teaches not only you, but teaches the public something positive. See, this life, there's no book set aside. You can read all the books on how to be an adult and it wouldn't teach you. It is by daily choosing to be a great person that helps. You see the easy way out, there's a harder way, but more benefits. Take the harder routes. Success never came easy. It never did and never will. Anything that comes easy in life, you would lose it equally as fast. So please, guys, the moral of the lesson is, before you focus on monetization, focus on the information you're putting out. Focus on who you are and what you want people to see. Your voice counts. It matters. Please use it for positivity. For all those who have rubbish pages out there, please change this mindset. Because you don't show me who you are. I want to know who you are. Show me who you are. Not what you think about somebody else. Let them be. God will judge everybody, but God will judge me, God will judge you. But let your page shine for something more than gossip.